Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to SD Productions Gaming. Hope you're all well today, guys. Right then, it's race day here at Oulton Park. As you can see, the weather's a little bit inclement tonight for the riders, so we are going to try another solution to the disconnection problems. This has been very kindly mentioned to us by Ash, so if you are in Super Sport, please get yourselves in as soon as you can. We're not going to go to the next screen until we've got most people in. Right then, timetable for tonight. First race is about to get underway, which is Ami Electric's British Super Sport. When the technology would like to work, that is absolutely fantastic stuff. There we go. So Ami Electric's British Super Sport sprint race, 8 laps coming your way in just a few moments, and it's the first race of the night. And for the Superbikes, 10 laps. They will go at 5 to 8. Then at 25 past 8, the Ami Electric's British Super Sport feature race will be out for 12 laps. And that will go at 25 past 8. Sorry, my technical team are just being absolute douchebags. And we've got 8:45 for the third race for Superbike, and then quarter past 9 will be the Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. Right then, Logan's on his way. Honestly, they're trying to put me off. It's really not working. Nice effort, chaps. Right, so let's compose, let's stay calm, let's ignore them. So what have we got in the next couple of weeks then? Well, we've got a track day on. I have Scott, yeah, you know, teach him early. We've got track day on Thursday at Canto North. That will be on the Superbikes. Next week we've got a track day on naked bikes at Andalusia layout number 2. Then we've got an endurance next week as well, and a couple of other events that you can see on your screen. And if you have missed us recently, ladies and gents, well, we've got merchandise out. Yes, we have merchandise, as you can see on your screen. And our first customer was Aaron from Superbike. We've already had another order from one of my technical team. So yes, there we go. If you would like any of the merchandise that's on your screen, head over to our Instagram, and all the links will be in our bio. Right. Let's make sure. Okay, we've got quite a few people. I don't think anyone else is joining. So we got 8, 9. Oh yeah, we've got Logan joining. Yep, we'll just give Logan a second then. Right, so I'll give you the grid order for Super Sport. We've got Connor, Scott and Liam as your front row. Then we've got Corey, Guy and Ollie row number 2, Jordan, Hayden and Logan row number 3, with Kaylin, George and Jack row 4, Ash, Aaron and Neil row 5, and Shay will be at the back of the grid then for this one. So no worries, Connor, I think we can sort that out, mate. Do you want one as well, Connor? Right, so let's see. Yeah, we're just waiting for Logan. Once Logan's here, we'll get the grid order set. If we don't get Logan in a couple of minutes, then we will crack on. Wow, good viewing figures already. Look at that, Jordan's ready to go. Look, he's eager. He's an eager beaver. Ted's trying to think. That's always dangerous. There we go. That's the first bit of payback for Ted tonight. Don't worry, we'll get some more. Revenge is best dished up hot, or whatever the saying is. I have no idea. Right then, so Logan's just struggling to join the lobby. Got some cracking races tonight, ladies and gents. 5 races in all to bring you later on. And we'll get to Super Bikes. Their standings has been worked out overnight, but we've not published them, just so we can keep you guys on the edge of your toes. Right. I don't have Logan on Xbox, I don't think, do I? Let me have a look. I don't think I do. Does anyone have Logan on Xbox, or is that him now? No. Yes, there is a bit of moisture in the air, people. There is some moisture in the air certainly for Super Sport. Whether it be here for Superbike, well, I know whether it will or not. There we go. Thank you, Logan, mate. I will accept that now. and we'll get you in the session, buddy. Set, and let's invite Logan. Let's invites come through now, Logan. There we go. Here he is, fantastic. Right, let's go into the next screen then, and let's set the grid order. So, where is Connor Chameleon? There it is. Lovely stuff. So it is Connor on the pole. Scotty 2 Hot is having a great weekend this weekend. P2 for him, and APR Honda's Liam will round out row number 1. Then we've got Corey, Guy, and Ollie. So where's Corey? There he is. Corey. Oh, where's Guy? Okay, not got Guy at the moment, so Ollie will be P5. Jordan next. Lovely. I do apologise about this, ladies and gents. It's just the one downside to everything. So Hayden's not here. Okay, I'm gorming. That's really bad. Logan will be next. Where's Logan? There's Logan. And then Kaylin's got away scot-free there. P8. P9 for George. Where's Jack? There's Jack. Then we've got Ash, Neil and Shay. There we go. Right. Okay, ladies and gents, I think that might be everybody. Oh, I do apologise. Right then. Right, so, oh no, do not kick Shay out. He will not be impressed with me there. Right, ladies and gents. No problem at all, Logan, my friend. At least you're in now, buddy. Right then, ladies and gents, it is time for the first racing action of the night. 8 laps coming up for the Abbey Electrics British Supersport, and it is the sprint race. Let's go racing. Right, let's see if this works. Hopefully the solution will work. If not, then I will cry. Come on. It's tense this. I'm more nervous about whether people get disconnected. Unfortunately, that is something we can't control, which is really frustrating. But anyway, right. Oh. Thanks, Ash. Oh, brilliant stuff. Right. Okay. Alright, well that's not worked. Okay, back to the drawing board. Oh my. Oh, well Jack's got in. Oh, you are taking the mick, aren't you? Right, well we are going to re-lobby for this one. So re-lobby then. We'll go ahead. Chaps, I'm just going to re-lobby quickly just so we can try and get people back in. Right, there we go. So, I do apologise, ladies and gents. It always is the PS players that are getting... I know, Logan, it's not good. It really is not. I think, right, who's got the most money out of all of us? Let's all get some tickets to go. I bet Ted's got a few, Bob. He'll love me for that. So we'll speak to Ted very nicely, and we'll see if he'll get some flights over to Italy. Get us sorted out. Right then. Right, so let's get these guys in as quick as they can. Let's just alter this. Like I say, ladies and gents, if this does happen again, then we will go without whoever gets booted. Sorry, Jack. He must be joking. Would then have the same... maybe, yeah. That is actually a good idea. If anyone would like to donate to SDPG to get a PlayStation. Oh yeah, no worries, Logan. Let me do that now, my friend. Right, where's Logan? Logan. Where is he? There he is. Lovely stuff. There you go, my mate. Right then. Oh, that's not good. Right, hopefully we don't have any issues. Do apologise, ladies and gents. Thank you for your patience, as always. Right, so imposter. Right, I think everyone's here, aren't they? Right. Like I say, we will go back to the drawing board and try and think of a solution, but I honestly believe it's Milestone's ridiculous servers. Doesn't happen in GP this, but hey ho, we're not going to complain. We're just going to get on with it. We are going to nail this stream regardless. Liam, where's Liam? There's Liam. Liam's ready to rock and roll. He's keen. He's keen. Where's Corey? Where is he? There he is, look. Corey there. And we've got Guy, who's not here, so it'd be Ollie, then Jordan. That's a tasty looking row number 2 with the CS Autos team. Then we've got Logan there, then it will be Kalen, then George, and then Ash, Neil and Shay. Yeah, that looks good. Yep, spot on. Right then, ladies and gents, take 2. Right then. Let's see. Yep, we will try that. If everyone readies up, that'll be brilliant stuff. Right, we'll give this a try. Just waiting for Shay to ready up, and then we'll give this one a go. If this doesn't, we are trying everything. Like I say, I'm scratching my head. Oh, nice, Charlie, nice. Look forward to seeing that, mate. Right, let's see what happens this time. Oh, dearie me. Okay, we are 5 minutes behind, but it just means you got to stay with me for 5 minutes longer for your evening. For your evening. Right, okay, we've had an imposter. It's alright, they won't be able to race anyway. We should be good. Right then. Right, fingers crossed, here we go. Yeah, Jack's in. Nice. Oh, Ash is in. Kalen's not. Oh my days. I've just knocked a pack of wipes off the sofa. Sorry, commentary box. In the commentary box, yep. I know what I'm saying. I don't really, I'm just winging it. Alright. Well, Ash has got a ride. Lovely. Oh no. 2. Jack, I'm buzzing you're getting a race, mate. You did a good job at Brands Indy, so let's hope we can keep this one going. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not good. Right, so just Shay and George have missed out. Okay, so we did get a few more in that time. Okay, okay. That's not good for the riders that haven't got in. But, okay, right. That's fine. Right, are we all calm? Let's take a deep breath. Let's count to 10. Let's not bother. Let's crack on. I want to get racing. I don't want to get racing. I want to commentate on some racing. You know what I mean. Right, we'll just wait for everyone to ready up because I don't want to. I feel like I'm just pressuring people. Right, so let's see what Kalen can do. P9 on the grid. Championship leader coming into this one. 6 points. He leads the standings by. Going into this one ahead of Connor, who was a second faster than anybody in qualifying yesterday. Let's see what these triumphs can do then. 3 triumphs of Corey, Ollie and Jordan. Can they get in the mix? What can Liam do? And can Scotty Suhossi get his first win of the season? Well, good luck everybody. It's time to go racing. Let's have it. Oh, right, I'm ready. I'm on the edge of my seat. Stretch myself. Right, here we go then. I have rung MSV. They've said they've run out of electricity, so they can't plug the lights in, which is really rude. Right then, red light's not on. But they are underway then for the sprint race here at Oulton Park, and that's a good start by one of the tribes. It looks like Corey's there. He's got a good start, but it is Connor that leads ahead of Scotland. Oh, there's a faller. I think that is Logan there. That has tipped off. We will keep an eye on Caelan, ladies and gents. Obviously, championship leader already up to P6 at the moment. I tell you what, it could gain a few. Oh, I think that was Jack that's gone down in the background. It is on the number 21. MV has just tipped off. I think Corey's off there as well. Jordan and Ollie have both had incidents on that opening lap. Okay, it's a good start from the KRP machines. Someone was going really wide in the background. I think that might have been Ash that was going grass tracking. KRP machines having a good run out then. Caelan and Neil from the back of the grid, 4th and 5th. Out front already, Connor, the number 9. The APR Honda is having a strong ride already. Already a second up on the chasing pack. Scott and Liam having a bit of a scrap here. It's a Honda 1, 2, 3 as they run down towards. Here's his now look at Liam. He's going to back that Honda in. Oh, he just overdoes it though. Get your teeth in, Sean. Overdoes it into Izzy then, and he has got the place though. Just managed to keep it ahead of Scott. And look who's lurking in the background, ladies and gents. The number 22 of Caelan, then the KRP racing machine in P4 from 9th on the grid. So he's had a strong opening lap. I'm sure Caelan won't do anything too daft to get past Scott. He's looking down the inside though on the exit of Druids. That's not quite worked for Caelan, but I'm sure he'll have a look into Logity. Liam's going grass tracking, very nice, and Caelan has taken the position up to P3 on that opening lap. What a start it has been for Caelan on the rebranded KRP machine, which is, a rebranded MLD Motorsports machine, and Caelan already firing it underneath Liam. Oh, he's down! He is down then. Caelan has hit the deck at Old Hall. One of the first mistakes we've seen all season from Caelan. Wet conditions are there to bite you if you're not careful, but this has been a good start from the Hondas, 1st, 2nd and 3rd, with the HPR machine lurking on the back of the APR Hondas, and into Island Bend they go on this 2nd of 8 laps. Then Caelan's only dropped back to 5th, and he has got Jack, Ash and the 2 CS Autos Triumphs, well 2 of the 4 that are out there, of Corey and Ollie. First weekend on the bikes for these guys. They've had a very, I'd say they've done very well in their opening weekend aboard the bikes. But Connor, 2.8 seconds to the good, already out front. Let's get back to the battle then for P2. Here comes Scotland down the inside of Liam. Oh, and off he goes. He tucks the front. Here's his then. That is unlucky for Scott then, having a good weekend up to now, but he's still not out of this one. Ladies and gents, he will be able to recover from there, but this is all helping Connor out front. 3.9 seconds to the good for Connor then, and he's doing a cracking job over the number 44 of Liam, and that's Neil who's doing a bit of motocross. That will benefit Scott and Caelan then a bit further behind as they run down towards Lost Corner. Now look at this group. Jack not far behind either, and look at that from Caelan. Had a look down the inside of Scott, but that's not going to work. Let's keep an eye on this battle then for P3. The 2 APR Hondas are doing Charlie proud at the moment, and that is a 1-2 for those guys for the time being. Neil having a strong ride there in P3 again from the back of the grid, and it's down towards Cascades to go then into the left-hander for Neil, Scott and Caelan. Oh, I tell you what, Neil was a bit wide there. Let's ride on more with Scott then as they go down Lakeside then and towards Island Bend. Scott will take that position into Island Bend. Oh, I tell you what, that is Liam that's hit the deck then. There's someone else off in the background. I think that was Corey, but Liam has gone down at Island Bend, promoting these guys up to P2. And look at Connor though, 7.8 seconds to the good already over these guys. Fantastic work by the number 9, but this battle for P2 is raging on. It's an all-blue battle. It's a 6-wheeler. Down towards, here's laps to go one more time, lap 3 of 8. Then there is still quite a long way to go. It's not like Brands Indy where the lap is literally done in 40 odd seconds. Oh, that's good racecraft there from Neil. Scott's just gone a bit wide. I'm sure you'll see the cutback from the number 88 as you go up towards Clay Hill now, nearly side by side. No, Scott will just hang on for the time being into Druids to go then one more time. Caelan just watching brief at the moment. Only 4/10 off this battle, but he's just not close enough to make a lunge. Let's have a look a bit further back as Liam and Jack going side by side then. Down towards Lodge Corner they go then. Jack's having a look down the inside, but it's not going to work because Liam just slams the door in his face. Then, well, Scott's having a fantastic ride here in P2 on the HPR Honda, and they have closed Connor down a little bit there, getting a few tenths on that lap. Excuse me, as they run down the avenue now and into Cascades. Are going to go half race distance at the moment, so there's still plenty of time for things to chop and change then. It's down towards, I tell you what, Liam and Jack are not out of this battle either. They're about 1.3 off at the moment, but like we said, there's still a long way to go in this one. Caitlin's got quite a chilly front tyre. So's Connor, to be fair. Connor's just not pushing the front end of that Honda too much, which is probably sensible in these conditions. Look at that, that just looks effortless, doesn't it, really? Unbelievable, Jeff, unbelievable. As into Britons they go then one more time, through the left, through the right, back over to the left-hand side of the bike, and they drop down towards Izzy's now. Scott is starting to pull away there in P2. This is certainly the best showing from Scott all season in Supersport. The battle for P3, though, is between the two KRP Racing Yamahas. And look at Jack. Liam must have made a mistake there somewhere. I do apologise for not seeing that one. Jack is now lurking in the background on these guys and has caught them up. Into Druids to go then one more time. That's it. Think about my corners then. That's just not professional. Like I say, we're not professional but cheap and available. That is our motto here. Down towards Lodge Corner then they go. And Connor has already just about to flash past our commentary point now. And into turn number 1. Look at these two. This is going to be a good battle then. That will rage on to the end, I would have thought. Over D Elite then and into Old Hall one more time. Oh, Caelan there did have a think about that one, but backed out of it quite sensibly then. Oh, he's got the run though through Old Hall, down the avenue into Cascades. Is he going to have a look? Not quite. He's not going to have a look into Cascades. This is a good ride though from Neil and Scott, to be fair, all doing a fantastic job, but it is a Honda 1-2 still at the moment. Let's quickly have a run down the order. So Jack there in 5th, Liam in 6th, Ash is not far behind Liam as well, Corey's right on the back of these guys as well. Nice to see Ash out on circuit. It's been a while since we've seen him. We've got Ollie there in 9th, Logan in 10th, and Jordan just struggling at the moment in P11. Let's go back up to this battle then between the two KRP racing machines. Oh, Neil there looked like he was just on the wrong side of the curb. Clearly wasn't, because he stayed on the bike. Reminder, ladies and gents, coming up next is the first outing for the Superbikes today. That'll be race 2 of the weekend, and we'll tell you what happened yesterday if you missed the action after this one. But right now, in the here and now, we've already got Connor at Druids. Caelan's doing a bit of motocross. Very nice, each to their own. Neil then over Clay Hill he goes and into Druids now. Corey has gone up to P7, got past Ash, and Neil has gone to the next town there and gets it lit up at Druids, and that promotes Caelan to P3. And look at Jack. Jack had a real strong showing at Brands, and he's backing it up here. Fantastic effort from the number 21 MV Augusta, the Ami Electrics MV Augusta, side by side there between Neil and Jack as they head over the line and past our commentary point now. Look for Neil on the inside. It's not worked. Jack has managed to hold on to it round the outside. Good racing from these two. But Neil's surely going to get the run. Whoa, into Cascades. Talk about chopping his nose off. Unbelievable. Jack's gone a bit wide there though. Good racing from these two as they head down Lakeside. Then surely this is where the Yamaha will pass the MV. Yes, it will. The MV's not the quickest thing in a straight line. I'm sure George and Jack will be the first to tell you that. Into Shell Oils though. He's having a look again. Oh, a bit of argy-bargy as they go around Shell Oils. Jack's done it though. What a move from Jack then. That's going to be a good battle that we'll have to keep an eye on. Oh, we've got a problem for Logan in the background. Something's happened to the Malted SFB electrical Yamaha then. Well, we'll find out from Logan what happened in just a second. I would have thought, look at Neil. Just powers past the MV. And we'll take P4 for now. Like we say, Jack had a fantastic race at Brands Indy, where he was fighting Caelan. What a move by Jack. Just runs a bit wide there, though. Oh, good racing from these guys then as they go up towards Druids now one more time. Yes, so Jack was fighting Caelan for the win at Brands Indy. Oh, that will have to be reviewed after this one then. Contact then between Jack and Neil has left Neil on the floor. That one will be reviewed after this one. Meanwhile, out front then, it is Connor, who has got near a 10-second lead already. Wow, that is fantastic. Connor's been a class, a cut above the rest, should I say. Into Island Bend then he goes. Scotty Too Hotty then has had an exceptional weekend so far. Kalen is lurking though. Number 22, KRP Racing Yamaha, is not too far behind. Don't forget, ladies and gents, Supersport will have their feature race after the second Superbike race of the weekend. So, I want to say about 8:15. I think that could be wrong. Anyway, but yes, they'll be after Superbikes. So, more action from Supersport coming up a little bit later on. But into Britain's then goes the P2 battle, and Kalen did catch up quite a bit there on Scott into Britain's. If Kalen can get ahead of Scott, that will mean the gap will be 1 point between Kalen and Connor going into the feature race a little bit later on. And a reminder, ladies and gents, where you finish race number 1 will be where you start the next race. And I'll tell you what, Scott there went a bit defensive, and Kalen's now going to attack up through and over Clay Hill. They go then into Water Tower and into Druids. Now is Kalen going to send it? No, he's going to think better of it. Did not send it first class on that occasion. Over the little rise there at Druids, and here comes Connor over the line to start his final lap. Then he's just flown past our commentary box and into Old Hall Corner. But we'll keep an eye on this battle though for P2. Looks like Neil's had a bit of a mare a bit further back. Looks like he's lost a bit more time, because he's now in P7. Unfortunately for Neil, but again, that incident will be reviewed between Jack and Neil at the end of this one. Oh, I tell you what, that's a mistake there from Scott, and Kalen has pounced on him and capitalised. Into Cascades to go then one more time. Now, where will Scott make the move? He's got a good run through Cascades there. Let's ride on board with Scotty Too Hot then in the slipstream of the number 22. Yamaha. Oh, just got a bit wide there, Island has Scott. He's managed to gather that one up beautifully into Shell Oils. He goes now. Kalen runs a bit wide, but that's okay. He'll be able to cut it back into a later apex and fire it out of the corner then. Good work from these guys into Britons. They go for the final time. Superbike riders, get yourselves ready. It is nearly time for this one to get underway. Thank you for that information, Dylan. We did not see that on our screens because we are not paying attention. But Kalen does have a little penalty, and Scott doesn't, ladies and gents. So this will be interesting. Depends how much penalty time that Scott has got. But meanwhile, already coming out of Drew is the number 9 APR Honda, taking a bug out of Dilsey 46's. Sorry, take a leaf out of Dilsey 46's, but yeah, you know what I mean. And already showboated before the checkered flag. Well, Connor, a lights to flag victory then for the number 9. Connor will take the sprint race here at Oulton Park. He's back, ladies and gents. Connor takes the win ahead of whoever wins this battle, and it looks like it's going to be the Yamaha of Kalen that's going to do it. He will indeed, but a fantastic ride from Scott there in P3. Good ride from Kalen as well, coming from P9 on the grid. Jack there in P4, ahead of Liam, who just ran out of luck in that one. A strong debut ride in Supersport for Corey in P6. Likewise for Ollie in 7th. Neil, again, luck ran out in that one, and he will finish P8, ahead of Ash, who's finally got a race this season. Fantastic stuff. Scott, well done, buddy. That is your first podium on the channel. I should have known that, but I didn't. So thank you for that insightful information, buddy, and congratulations to you and the HPR team. Right, so we'll confirm those times. And there we go. So Connor takes the win ahead of championship rival Kalen in P2. Scott there rounding out the podium. Then we got Jack there in 4th, strong showing from the MV in P4, Liam in 5th, Corey in 6th, Ollie in 7th, Neil in 8th, Ash in 9th, and Jordan rounding out the runners and riders in that one. Right, ladies and gents, are we ready for some superbikes? Yeah, of course we are. Right. Let's jump on the superbike bandwagon then. Let's give you a bit of a recap. What happened yesterday? It was a win for Super Ted. Again, quite a strong victory that was from Ted. I mean, I don't want qualifying. I don't know what I'm saying now. No, don't want automatic, because then Ted will just, yeah, have a go. I'm only doing this because, you know, he's good at taking banter. But yes, Ted did take the win ahead of teammate Mason G. Was in that P2, and Brett was in third. On that one, Christian was leading the race for quite a few laps in yesterday's race. He managed to finish P4 in that one. Then we had Charlie, who had his best run out of the season. A bit more on Charlie in just a second in P5. Dylan, again, a luckless ride to P6. Adam in 7th. Mason Roth in P8. Front row Joe managed to get P9, and Jan rounded out the top 10, with Aaron just missing out on some points in P11. Right then, so we are just going to wait for who have we got. We've got front row Joe there, lovely stuff. Let's see, we should have 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We've got 10. Who are we missing? Who are we missing? Shay is joining, so Shay is a reserve. Shay and Kaylin are reserve riders, I must add. Kaylin is on the HPR Honda. Kaylin is on the Eden Floor. Sorry, no, you know what I mean. Kaylin's on the HPR Honda, and Shay is on the Eden Floor BMW Motorrad machine. Stepping in for Neil, and a quick word on Neil. We wish Neil all the very best in the Invictus Games, where Neil will be representing Team GB. So good luck to Neil. I'm sure you're not watching, mate, but good luck on your endeavours over in Vancouver, buddy. Right then, so we've got Shay. Who are we missing? Right, I'll tell you what, let's go down the list. Oh, there's Charlie. That's one missing. And an imposter. Yeah, but don't worry, thanks. Right, I'm going to go down the list and see who we're missing. Right, so we've got Jan. Yes. We've got Dylan. Of course we have. We've got Kaylin. Yes. I'll tell you what, tick them off as you go. This is how professional we are. We've got pen and paper. So we've got Jan. We've got Dylan, we've got Charlie, we've got Kaylin as well, yep. I'm just making sure we've not missed anybody. Ah, I think that could have just answered our... There we go. Thank you, Christian. I forgot that about you, mate. There we go. That's really harsh, actually. I didn't mean that in a disrespectful way. No worries, mate. Here he is. Look, right, let's get the grid order set then. It will be another wet 10 lapper. Just give me 2 minutes, ladies and gents. I'm just going to talk to my technical team, who is cacking himself. There you go. Oh, he's absolutely fine. Right, okay, do not need to talk to technical control over there right in front of me. Right then, let's get the grid order set then. Super Ted is on that pole position. Can he convert another pole into a race win? Well, he's certainly done the business this year. 4 wins out of the first 7 races for Super Ted. Is he going to have top honours in this one? Alongside him on the front row is teammate Mason G, making a return to the channel. Nice to have Mason back. And rounding out row number 1 is the CS Auto's factory Ducati of Brett. Row 2 will be, where is he? Christian will be in P4 ahead of Evil Knievel himself, who had his best run yet on the super bike in P5. Then it will be Dylan in P6. Who's in P7? Adam, of course. Adam had a really good run as well yesterday. If you did miss the first race yesterday, please go back and watch it. It was an absolute cracker. In the early laps, we had 8 riders battling for the lead. It was exquisite stuff. Where's front row Joe? There's front row Joe. Rounding out row number 3, then we've got Jan, Aaron, and the 2 rider reserves at the back of the field. Right, ladies and gents. 10 laps in the moist conditions here at Oulton Park. Once we come back from this little intro, we'll tell you the championship standings coming into this one. 10 laps of Oulton Park on superbikes coming up next. Right, like a total tit that I am, I've gone on the wrong scene. Oh, brilliant stuff. Right, we'll just see what happens then here. Looking at the commentary, but okay, right, that was not expected. Unfortunately then, our leader in pathway has got well, he's been pushed off the grid there, and so has Kalen. Unbelievable stuff, Jeff. Absolutely unbelievable. Right, well, this is Charlie's time to shine then on row number 2. Special livery for Charlie. We will have a look at that in just a second, because this is Charlie's... Well, he said this is like his home round-ish, so... So he is running a special livery tonight, and we will see that in just a second. Right then, ladies and gents. It must be Kalen, honestly. Really does not like it, does it? It's really nasty. Right, ladies and gents. Oh, I'm ready for this. Let's go racing. So, right, okay. Keep calm, Seamus. Keep calm. Edge of the seat. You ready? Good. Let's go. Right then, Super Ted starting on that pole position. We saw yesterday with Dylan, he did spin it up off the line. So we'll see what happens here. Can everybody get through? Turn 1 safe. We're about to find out. Red lights have been unplugged, and we are underway for this one. I'll tell you who's gone backwards there. Was that Charlie just going backwards? It was indeed. And that is Brett into the lead then at turn number 1, ahead of Ted and Dylan. And look, it was popped up to P4 already. Shay is up to P4. Now, we'll just say, ladies and gents, reserve riders do not score riders' points, but teams' points they do get points for, basically. What a start that's been from the back of the grid for the number 86 of Shay. Well, let's keep up at the front. That did Dylan just go around the outside of Ted? They look like he did. And look at that Shay already. Leave. Oh, Dylan's down. He tucks the front at Shell Oils. And there's carnage at the back. Oh, Jan there just comes back onto the track. And has clipped Dylan again. This is not the start he would have wanted. Mason G down there in P8. Adam there is a little bit further. Look at front row. Joe, I must add, is absolutely having this one in P5. Let's get back to the front then as Shay takes the lead on the BMW. But Brett will go round the outside. Shay hits the front then on the opening lap. The Titanic trio of Brett, Ted and Dylan then. Those are the riders we need to be keeping an eye on. Coming into this one, Ted did take the championship lead after yesterday's race. Only gained 2 points over Brett, but that was enough. Still a long way to go though, but if things were to stay the way they are now, it'll be level. Going into... Oh, Shay tucks the front there. That Lodge corner just keeps out of the way of everybody. Just goes to show the wet conditions are there to punish you. Good start this from front row Joe in P4. Fantastic stuff from Joe. Let's have a quick look then at Charlie's special livery. Charlie, I rate that, mate. That is absolutely stunning. Yes, Charlie, please do not scratch them fair in sunshine. No, good. Oh, Joe's off in the background. I think Ted was a little bit wide there at Cascades as well. Joe has got back up and running. Shay going around the outside using some of the grass there. Of course he is. Fantastic from Shay. Look at that straight down the inside of Adam, is he? Oh, Adam just hangs on for the time being. This has been a good start from Adam. Whoa, hang on. Oh, yes, Joe went off at Cascades. Yeah, Mason Roth. Go on, Mason. This is good to see from Mr. Nasser. This is the highest he's ran so far this season in the run-through. He was so strong. If we remember back to Almeria, was on the podium. I think he was on the podium 2 out of 3 times over there. He did a great job over in Almeria. Good to see Mason Roth back at the sharp end of racing. But meanwhile, let's get back to the sharp end of this one. And we've got a 3-way fight for the front. And it is Brett that's just stretching these guys here. Ashby's finest over Clay Hill they go now. Brett's just stretching that gap over Super Ted. 7/10 to the good at the moment. Ted's just hanging in there. I'm sure he'd rather take a P2 and stay on the motorcycle than a tip off and lose more points. But look at this train. Unbelievable. I'm loving this. Mason G going down the inside of teammate Joe, is he? Oh, Joe just about sees him there. Just gives Mason some room. Over the line, they flash past my commentary point now and into Old Hall. Look at this from Mason G on the inside of teammate Joe. Joe runs a bit wide, and that does allow Mason through. Let's have a Dylan watch then. The number 1 just having a luckless time of things at the moment. Again, very fast over 1 lap. It's same as Brands Hatch. Very fast over the 1 lap, but just struggles in the races. Unfortunately for Dill, his luck is just not on his side at the moment. But out front then, well, Highland Bend, we have got Adam that's just gone off the circuit then. Oh, as Joe tips the front at Shaloyers. But we will go back to the front and let's see what's happening between the 2 title chargers. These 2 are really stretching away with it. It was tied between Dylan and Christian going into this one. But at the moment, Dylan would be in 3rd place for now as they go into his now. Let's have a look at the 2 Hondas then. And look who's lurking in the background. Shay on the number 86 Eden Floor BMW machine is lurking, and he will be making a move on Mason Roth at some point. Lap 3 of 10 then. Doesn't that look good when they go over Clay Hill? That just looks stunning. I love that. Right, let's keep an eye on, let's try and keep an eye on the timing screens, and let's have a look and see how this battle is going. Here comes Ted into Lodge. Has he made it stick? Just run a bit wide there though. Oh, and Brett does retake the position on the CS. Also, Factory to Cassidy to fly past my commentary point now. And Brett just clips the grass into Old Hall, but manages to get it stopped somehow. Absolutely incredible work. And I tell you what, ladies and gents, I will remind you, Ted was one of these riders that would, if he made a mistake, I hope I don't jinx him here, if he made a mistake, unfortunately things would just be like a domino for the poor fella, and he will carry on making mistakes over the winter, over the off season. He's really worked on that consistency. Oh no, I've jinxed him. I am so sorry, Ted. That's our friendship over, I think. I don't think he's going to forgive me on that one. Unlucky that for the number 34, and he has decked it then. That has now given Charlie Peter, like I was saying, he had worked on that, and yeah, I'm not going to say anymore. I'm so sorry, Ted. That's our friendship over. He's not going to forgive me for that one. But meanwhile, out front, it is Brett that has a 1.8 second advantage over Charlie. Mason G there in P4 and looking like he could be on for a podium. I'll tell you what, Mason Roth is doing an absolute belting job here in that P3. We'll go back down the order in just a second just to see how everyone's doing. Oh, I tell you what, Mason Roth there on the grass. He does like a bit of motocross, doesn't he? Mr. Nasser himself. Great stuff that from Mason. Well hung on to that, Charlie. This could be his first podium in Superbike if he can just keep it rubber side down again. Long way to go here. So let's just see how the race pans out. But meanwhile, it is Brett that's leading this one. Ducati out front, and this is another one of Brett's strengths. Very much like Ted. He has just gone up to P6 now as Ted. Looks like Dylan might have made a mistake a bit further back, and he has indeed. He's dropped all the way down to P10. This one of Brett's strengths. If he can just keep out of trouble, usually goes very smoothly for him. He can just chip away, very consistent, very rarely makes mistakes, again like Ted. This is what's helping Brett do go on a title charge at the moment. But Charlie's not letting him go here, and Brett's using all the road through Island Bend. So's Charlie. I'm going to shut up before I jinx them. Mason G now up to P3 ahead of Mason Roth with Shay there in P5. Super Ted in 6th at the moment with... Oh no! Ted's down again. Oh, this is a nightmare for the championship leader, ladies and gents, going into this one. Well, the feature race a little bit later on, race 3 of the day. I'm sure I'll be hoping for dry weather. Doesn't look like it's starting to brighten up over this part of the circuit then. But meanwhile, out front, it is Brett, Charlie and Mason G, your top 3. And Mason Roth there in 4th with Shay in 5th. And a strong ride from the number 4. Arcade BMW of Adam, who is doing such a good job. He always goes under the radar, does Adam? We don't usually... It sounds disrespectful, we don't usually say too much about Adam, but he goes about his business. Just keeps it going, nice and smooth, just absolutely brilliant is Adam. Just, yeah, does a fantastic job. Ted there in P7, and we've got Aaron and Dylan in P8 and 9 as into Lodge Corner. Dylan does retake the position from Aaron. Oh, gets the rear sliding out of Lodge Corner there. Does Dylan. Aaron's going to fight that one back into Old Halls. He fly past my commentary point now. They both go a bit wide, but Aaron runs a bit too wide there and retakes position. Then we've got front row Joe in P10 and the Italian Stallion. They call him Gianluca in P11 there. Having a solid run. Not had too much time on the bike this season due to technical issues, but he's out there now and doing a good job. Back at the front then, we have got Brett, Charlie and the two Masons and Shay. So you could probably say it's a four-way battle for P2. Any mistakes from these guys and, well, there will be some capitalisations here. Charlie doing a good job on the Honda in P2 at the moment. His best showing in Superbike that we've seen from Charlie. Certainly close up to Brett there into his. So these guys are not out of it for the victory here. Out of Knickerbrook they go then. One more time. Hard on the gas then. Over Clay Hill. Shay's now up to P4. He's got past Mason Roth, number 86. He's lurking, people. He's lurking. Eden Floor BMW Motorrad machine doing a fantastic job standing in for Neil this weekend. And he's not had any time on the bike this weekend, but still showing what a class act he is. And oh, he's just backing it into Lodge Corner. Very nice. Very, very nice. Up to the line then goes Charlie and Mason G one more time. They fly past by commentary point. Now into Old Hall Corner then. Oh, Mason G, that clipping the curb as they run down towards Cascade one more time. Both a bit tight there, and that will compromise the mid corner. Actually, they've gathered that up really well. Charlie and Mason. What is it with the Masons tonight? Honestly, for a little bit of motocross. That is actually the Malted SFB Electrical Yamaha contract. I can state that in the small print. You have to be good at motocross. Meanwhile, let's keep an eye on the battles then. Have we got any battles here? Yeah, Adam and Ted not far between those guys. Dylan just not having it all his own way at the moment. Started so strongly in Andalusia. We thought it would be the Titanic trio that would go on and really push for the title, but it looks like it's going to be a two-horse race for the championship at the moment. Unless Dylan can turn this around, I do believe the number one of Yorkshire's top rep will turn this around at some point. Let's ride on board then with the Malted SFB Electrical Yamaha of Mason G then into the Water Tower section now and into Druids. They go then. Charlie's doing a great job here, just hanging on to P2 for now. Mason G again is one of the fastest riders we've got here in the SDPG community. To be fair, I've got to take that back. They're all very fast here at SDPG. We've got some of the top Rise 5 esporters in our community, which we are so proud of all of them. They do a good job. Charlie cracked yesterday under pressure. Don't say it. Shut up, Sean. Shut your mouth. Do not jinx another person. Into Cascades then. Oh, Mason G. Oh, he's through. Has he got the move done? Side by side between the two of them. Charlie's got to lean on him. But this is still good for Charlie. This is going to be a winning pathway. And a podium overall. Oh, I don't want to watch. Can someone just tell me what happens? Oh, look at that from Charlie. That was beautifully set up. Oh, into Shell Oils. There's a bit of contact, though, between the two of them. And again. Right then. Mason's got a few laps to close down number 52 of Brett. I think it might just be a little too late for the number 28 machine. Let's have a look then at Shay, who's doing a fantastic job, the number 28 of the 86 of the Eden Floor Motorrad. Then we've got Mason Roth there. A good showing this from Mason. That'll be a second row start for race number 2 then. Let's have a look. Super Ted, Adam and Dylan then in 6th, 7th and 8th, as we see Joe and Aaron taking chunks out of each other there a little bit further back. A good weekend this for Joe, he's a debutant in Superbike this weekend and doing a fantastic job. Front row Joe, the number 69 machine on the Malted SFB Electrical Yamaha. See, this is what I mean. They love a bit of motocross, don't they? And there's Jan circulating through Knickerbrook. This is good data though for Jan, just learning how the bike is in the wet conditions, like we say. Not had much time on the bike, but doing a good job is the Italian Stallion. Then back at the front then, have we had a change? We have indeed, because Super Ted has now gone up to P5 past Mason Rock. Oh, he's down again. Oh no, this is not good for the championship leader, and that would be a third row start if he can't make any more time up, any more places up for race number 3 later on. 15 laps, I remind you, later on. Will we have dry weather or will it be moist? I know. Yes, it is brightening up, ladies and gents, so that's all I'm saying. Work out the weather from there, that's all I'm going to say. Right, anyway, back to the front of this one. Mason has closed the gap down ever so slightly by a few tenths. 1.4 seconds is the gap now. It was closing on 10 in the latter stages of yesterday's race, so will it be able to do the same here on Brett? This is a good ride from Shay, who's now hounding Charlie for the final spot on the rostrum up towards Clay Hill, Watertower and Druid section. Oh, they go now, all out of shape there into Druids then one more time. Penultimate lap starting, well, penultimate lap, we are on the penultimate lap, final lap starting any second now. And I tell you what, this is not over. This is not over, ladies and gents. Coming into this season, this was one rivalry I was expecting to blow up at some point. Mason G and Brett have been at each other for ages here at SDPG. I'm not at each other in terms of, well, fighting. There's been none of that, but they've been on track. There's been some good battles, but Brett... Oh, no! Mason G is down. And that has promoted Charlie up to P2 and Shay up to P3. That has pretty much handed the win to Brett then. They're on my fifth. Oh, Adam's just tipped off there at Cascades. That's promoting Ted and Dylan up to 6th and 7th. Meanwhile, back at the front, it is the number 52, Ashby's Finest, and that's ridden a fantastic race. And will go on to take the win if he just keeps it rubber side down for the last half a lap. Charlie's going defensive, Shay's going around the outside. Oh my goodness gracious me. Unbelievable stuff. This is really showcasing the talent that we've got here at SDPG. Charlie is no slouch, and Shay is really no slouch from the back of the grid to P3, maybe even a P2 in this one. That is a fantastic effort from the number 86 BMW. And that just goes to show what a good package the BMW. Oh, here's on Charlie. No! Charlie's hit the deck then with a few corners to go. Oh, unlucky that for Charlie. Oh, I'm gutted. I'm gutted for him. Unlucky that for Charlie, but I tell you what, he's done it, ladies and gents. It is Ashby's Finest that takes another win. Brett has taken the win in race 2 of the weekend. A strong ride from Shay in P2. Mason G in P3 rounds out the podium. A strong ride from Charlie in P4. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. And look at the fight then between these guys. Mason Roth and Super Ted. P5 and 6. Dylan makes his feelings abundantly clear as he goes over the line. Adam there in P8. Front row Joe in P9. Another strong ride that from Joe. Aaron there in P10. And Gianluca is going round Druids now. Oh, bit of lag there. Just interfering with Jan. And there will be some very unhappy buddies in the individual camps going into the next one. I do remind the riders, if you can clip your instance, please do and send them in. We can have a look at anything. I don't think there was anything too bad in that one. But yes, Brett has taken it then. The number 52 has taken another win for the CS Autos Factory Ducati. Look, he's got the fastest lap. Mason G, ladies and gents, a 35.799. Unlucky that for Super Ted. Strong start. A few mistakes in there for the Super 1. The cape just not quite flapping hard enough for Ted in the first one. Well, they've got one more race to redeem themselves. And the times are now going to be confirmed. So it is a win then for Brett, who takes the championship lead back of Super Ted. A strong ride from Shay. Very, very impressive in P2. And Mason G, another solid ride in P3. Charlie in 4th. Mason Roth in P5. Unlucky that for Ted in P6. 7th there for Yorkshire's Top Rack. Again, made his feelings abundantly clear as he crossed the line. Adam in 8th. Joe in 9th. Aaron in 10th. And Jan rounding out the runners and riders in that one. I'm just going to hand to the technical team. Just bear with me 2 minutes, people. Okay then, ladies and gents. Oh, I need to re-lobby. Bear with me a sec. Oh, dearie me. It's all going wrong. Right, so there has been some reports of some unsafe rejoins. We have got videos, so just a reminder of the procedure here at SDPG. Clips get sent in, we gather them all up, we take everyone's words for things. Tomorrow we make a decision, and instead of time penalties, we give points deductions for riders if such problems do occur. So they will lose points if things have gone a little bit wrong. And I can tell you now, there's quite a few things that we need to discuss. But that is for me and my race control team to discuss, which is me, the wall, and my teddy bears. Yeah! No, I'm only joking. I am only joking. Right. Oh, Sean, you are such a clown. Right. Oh, wow, down laughing at your own jokes? You're such a pleb. Right. Right then, let's get the grid order up for the Super Sport feature race. 12 laps for Super Sport incoming. And I could tell you what, ladies and gents, it has now dried up. The few hours have passed. We'll say this is past in game. And the sun is now out, ladies and gents. Yes, we've got sunshine with some clouds. Lovely stuff. Right, let's get grid order then for Super Sport. And, well, we know who's on pole. Is that the right one? Please tell me. Yes, I did. I got it. That's so good. Oh, God. That's not good. iPad's now trying to reconnect to the internet. That is just rubbish. Right, so let's go for... Well, wait till everyone's in, and I'll tell you what, this is what I love about my SDPG community. There's not much waiting around. They're just on the ball. Riders, I cannot thank you enough for your patience and your... what's the word I'm looking for? Not reactions, no. I don't know. You know what I mean. For how switched on you are. That's better. Right, I have got... Oh, my days. What is it? The iPad's now just decided it doesn't want to do anything. That's really helpful. Thank you, iPad. I congratulate you for not turning up to work this evening. You see, you just ask one little thing from a bit of technology, it lets you down. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Right. Oh, this could be quite... Oh, what a div. I think... Yes, I think that might be right. Hang on. Oh, dear. Hang on a sec. Right. Okay, so we have now got dry weather for Super Sport. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Right, let's see if we can get everybody in into this. Oh, my days, right. Come on, Shawnee, come on. Focus, focus. Hey, oh, Mason's joined too early. Oh, hang on a second. I've just got a message from Logan. I'll just have a look at this, Logan, my friend. Oh, my Logan, I'm so sorry, mate. Of course I will. Sorry, buddy. I can't. Literally, the iPad has just had a massive moment and has decided not to show me. Yep, I'm on it, mate. Thank you, buddy. Right, there we go. Right then. I like that, Richard. I might actually write that down, mate. That is very good, though. Oh, dear. Oh, the cat's joined me now. The apprentice has joined me in the commentary box. Hello, kitty. Hello, my friend. Right. Sorry. Got me cold, so. Right, yeah, keep the grid order there, Seamus. Right. Okay, let's go into the next screen then. Cat, please do not bite my arm. That's alright. Give me headbutts instead. Connor's up there. I've seen Connor. There he is. Right. Well, after the win earlier... Where is he? He's there. See, he's just hiding. Lurking in the shadows is Connor, who won. Then it was Kalen P2. Good ride that from Kalen from the back of the grid. Got no excuse now, mate. It is dry, and you're up the front. Well, you do, actually. Let's see if you can get in first. I'm sure you will. Scottish Stu Hottie there in P3 running out the front row. Then it was Jack. Then it was Liam. Yep, Liam. Then it was Corey. There's Corey. Who was after Corey? It was Ollie. Where's Ollie? There's Ollie. And then it was Neil. There's Neil. Then it was Ash. Then Jordan. Mason Ross, very keen, isn't he? He's very keen. He wants to race. He just wants to race. Right, Ash, then Jordan. Then we will get... well, Logan was trying to race, so we'll put him 11th. Right, there we go. There we go. Right then. Oh dear. Right then. Are we ready? It is time to go then for the... okay, we've got an imposter just before the start of this one. That's not very kind. Right. Okay, let's... Right then, let's go with this one. The feature race for the Army Electric's British Super Sport class is on the way next. Hey up, my people. Right, oh no. Okay. Right, I'm just going to sit back for 10 minutes. Stroke the cat. Why not? That's not a euphemism. Yes, Ash. That is what we like. Right then. Oh, Charlie's joined. Lovely. Charlie wants to ride out. Oh, come on. Please don't do this. Just don't do it to us. Please. Cat's looking at me like, what are you on, bruv? Right. Let's see how many's been boosted. Right. There was a... Oh, typical. 2 brothers have been booted. Right, unfortunately, Caleb, mate, I know it's for the championship, but it's not meet the regulations. If we have more than 5 or more get booted, then I would re-lobby. I do apologise, but those are the rules, mate. Those are the rules. Right. So let's, and plus we don't have time to re-lobby as well because I've got to set the grid. It takes about 5 minutes to do. Right then, ladies and gents, it is time to go for Super Sport feature race. 12 laps for Super Sport then, and it is in the sunshine for a change. Let's see whether we can have another good one, or will Connor take off with this? Well, let's go find out. Oh, this is looking good. Oh, there we go. Finally. Thought we weren't going to get in then. Right. Feature race for Super Sport is about to get underway. And we are away indeed for the feature race. And that is a good start, that, from Connor then into turn 1. Scottish too hotty already getting the elbows out. And is away. Look, good start from the Triumphs though. Corey and Ollie, P3 and P4 as they head down into Cascades to get. Oh, someone's down the back. I think that might have been Jordan on the black Triumph then. That has hit the deck. 2 MVs have got a race this weekend. Watch out for this young man. The number 17 MV of George. Very fast in free practice. Can he get back at the front? I tell you what, there's been a mistake for Scotty too hotty then. And he just managed to. That was an okay rejoin. Did his best there. And look at this from the CS Autos Triumphs. Let's go. Oh no, please don't take each other out, boys. Oh, Ollie there just classed into the back of Corey, but it's a good showing from the debutants in the class. Jack has gone down a bit further back, and look at this from Ollie, straight away down the inside of Corey. Oh my god. Oh no, Corey's down. Oh no, what a shame. for Corey then. That will leave Ollie to fight it out with Liam. Well, look at that already. Nearly 2 seconds to the good. Here's the number 9 of Connor then into Druids. They go, and look at George. I said he was fast in earlier on. He was fast in free practice. Into Lodge Corner then they go. And on the gas, a good battle brewing already. And was that Neil there just running a bit wide at Lodge? It was indeed. That was Neil running wide at Lodge Corner. Through Oulton then they go. Good battle for P2 here. Ollie having a good show here in his first outing, first weekend on Super Sport. I tell you what, he's used all the road a bit too much, and down he goes. We bigged him up a little bit too much there. Oh, there was a bit of contact there between Jack and, was that Ollie again? Yes. We did just about see that one out the corner of our eye, so that one will also be reviewed after this one. Corey and Jordan then having a good scrap. Oh, contact. Oh, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of instances we're going to have to review in this one then. Let's have a look at George. Jack got on the podium at the last round. Let's see if George can do the same here at Oulton Park. We've got the APR Honda of Liam to beat first. Through Izzy's and Nick Abrupt then. Up towards Clay Hill and Druids. They go now. Let's have a look then at Neil and Scott, the battle for P4 at the moment. Oh, Scott's run a bit wide there at Druids. Again, this will take the riders a bit of time just to adjust to the conditions, because it's been a while since they've been out in the drive. Tell you what, good showing this from Ash, because I think Neil there has hit the deck at Druids. Ash now up to P7 on the SDPG Racing Suzuki, as Connor's already into All, and here come the others then. Over the line they go to start another lap. Lap 3 of 12, so a long way to go. Oh, I tell you what, George there using all the road and some. Down towards Cascades. George is really showcasing his talents here. The MV is not the quickest bike out there, but it's a very, very sweet handling machine, and George is proving that then into Island Bend. They go now. Liam just pulled a bit of time there on George, because George made a slight mistake at Cascades. Just about gathers it up at Shallow. Scott having another fantastic run out at the moment in P4, P5 for Corey, P6 for Jack, P7 for Neil, P8 for Ash, P9 for Logan, P10 for Jordan, and Ollie just rounding out the field. Back at the front though, it is the battle for P2 between the number 44 and the number 17 of Liam and George. Into Nick Abrupt then. Oh, George using all the road, just losing a bit of time now to Liam. Into Druids. They go now through Druids and down towards Lodge Corner. Well, that's where Connor is already doing a fantastic job. Is Connor then? Is it going to be the double for the number 9? It's certainly looking like that at the moment. Oh, there's been some shapers and movers a bit further back. Let's have a look at between the MV and the Triumph for Jack and Corey. Oh, please keep it clean, chaps. Over the line they go then to start lap 4 of 12. Good recovery run this from Jack at the moment, who's in P6. Corey again, also having a recovery ride there in P5. Scott's having a bit of a lonely race at the moment. 2.5 seconds up the road is the battle for P2. And near 3 seconds behind is the battle for P5. Logan's made a mistake a bit further back, just dropped to the back of the pack there. And you are absolutely right, Charlie. Your team are doing you proud. That is Connor and Liam, the APR Hondas 1 and 2 at the moment. I tell you what, this young man on your screens, is he Superbike bound for next season? Well, if he keeps these performances up, you never know. And I will remind you, ladies and gents, that no negotiations for Season 2 can take place before round number 8. But I'm sure a lot of the Superbike teams will be keeping their eye on the number 44 of Liam. I'll tell you what, George will also be another one that will potentially and could make the move up to Superbike for next season. Long way to go then in this one, that 4 of 12. And it is still the number 9 of Connor, who's 5 seconds to the good now. Liam, I can't remember where Liam finished actually, Charlie. Well, I should have wrote that down. I don't have time to write it down. I think he was in the top 5. Could be wrong, mate. Could be wrong. But it is still Connor and Liam doing the business then for Charlie's team, with George just hounding Liam at the moment. It is the MV just struggling a bit on pace to keep with the Honda. George is doing a fantastic job though. You can tell he's riding the wheels off that MV into Cascades to go one more time. Nicely done for the boys there as they head down towards Island Bend now. Good showing this from Ash, because Corey has just hit the deck then. That's promoted Ash up to P6, and unfortunately for Logan again, another retirement for the number 79 Malted SFB Electrical Yamaha. Oh dear, that is not good for Logan, and Ted will not be happy with his mechanics there. I'm sure a lot of them will be fired in the morning. Meanwhile, George is absolutely hammering the back of... Don't say that again. Is hounding the back of Liam there into his lops. They go then through Knickerbrook and up towards Clay Hill they go now. Let's see. Let's have a look at the MV then. Right on board with George as Liam gets it all out of shape. Into Water Tower they go then, and George round the outside into Druids and will take P2 on the road. So a mistake there from the APR Honda gives the Ami Electrics MV Augusta the chance to take P2 and Liam down the inside of George. Robbins Racing, chaps, through the elite then and over the line they go to start lap 6 of 12. But look at this, 7.5 seconds to the good for Connor then out front. But the battle for P2 is well and truly on between Honda and MV Augusta. Scott's a little bit too far back to have a say in this one at the moment, but the number 21 of Jack isn't far behind Scott either. Ash having a good ride there in P6 ahead of Neil, the KPR Racing Yamaha rider. Then Corey in P8, Jordan in 9th, and Ollie there in P10. Gets barged out the way though on the opening laps. Back at the front though, it is still Connor that's doing the business, but let's have a look at the battle for P2, which George is now starting to pull away from Liam. So maybe a mistake from the number 44 machine has given the number 17 of George the opportunity just to pull away ever so slightly here, about a second advantage. This is a good showing from George, and you can just see he's going from white line to white line, curb to curb stuff from the number 17. That's how you've really got to ride this MV Augusta. Like we said, not the quickest in a straight line, but certainly a very good package in the corners then down towards Lodge Corner. Connor's already over the line and onto lap number 7. He flies past our commentary point now and into Old Hall. So whilst just got a bit of a break in battles, we'll just tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I tell you what, Corey there, that's not gone well. 12 o'clock it and has fallen off the back of the CS Autos Triumph. That's unlucky that for Corey. Very easy to do at Druids. I tell you what, what's happened to Liam? He's now really dropped back and is now down to P4. Okay, what I was going to say can wait, because this has now got very fruity, typical as soon as we try. Whoa! Jack has tried to go down the inside of Liam there and has hit the deck then on that one. Again, all instances will be reviewed after this one. There's a hell of a lot to go through. But we will give any penalties out that need to be dished out then. Into Britain's then goes the number 17 MV Augusta. This is fantastic from George then down towards Izzy's now. A reminder, ladies and gents, Superbike Race 3, 15 laps for those guys is coming up after this one. And well, sun is out for the Superbikes then. We'll see them out very, very soon. But look at this from Connor, just locking absolutely on point into Druids. Then he goes and down towards Lodge Corner. Not seen him put a foot wrong all weekend for the number 9. He has done a fantastic job this weekend, and so has George. Again, limited time on on the track this weekend. Doing a good job. I mean, he was fast in free practice And he got 2 P3s in FP1 and 2, but he was top of the times for quite a while in both sessions and just got demoted a little bit later on. But it is Scott there in P3 on the HPR Honda. Good weekend this for Scott, like we said earlier. Can he get 2 podiums under his belt before he'll go out in the Ducatis a little bit later on? Into Cascades then goes Scott. Hard on the power down Lakeside he goes. It's all just spread out a little bit at the moment, ladies and gents. Is there any battles? Yeah, we've got a battle for P6 then, between the number 34 of the SDPG Racing Suzuki of Ash, who's actually got 2 races in tonight, which has not happened all season. And it is the KRP Racing Yamaha of Neil then that are scrapping over this P6. We'll keep an eye on that battle. We've got John there in PA, Ollie and Corey rounding out the runners and riders at the moment. But look at this from Connor, just effortless work from Connor. George is looking really good as well. Through his as he goes now and into Knickerbrook. Oh, using all the road there is George. Should we ride on board with George? Go on then. That MV's just sounding on point then as he flashes past my commentary point and down towards Cascades on another lap. Brilliant stuff from the number 17 of George. Well, good result and really showcasing his potential. And it looks like we've had a mistake for Liam. We have indeed. So Jack and Liam will restart their squabble. Oh, look at that from Jack. Oh, Liam. Oh, we got a bit close. Just a bit close there to the back of Jack. But Jack has now managed to get that P4, but look at the pace of the Honda with the slipstream there. Look at Jack there around the outside, down the inside to shell oils. Oh, I got a bit tight. Oh my days, please be careful. Oh dear. Oh, look at that. Oh, there's a lot of argy-bargy going on here. Oh, that will definitely have to be reviewed after this one. Oh, I don't like this job sometimes. I do not like this job sometimes. Unlucky that for Liam, just got pushed out by Jack there. That was a bit forceful, I must add. Well, race control are going to be busy tomorrow, that is for sure. And oh, Liam's retired. Looks like bike issues then for the APR Honda then. Oh, that is unlucky for Liam, and there will be certainly a slap on the wrist for quite a few riders then going into the next round. Meanwhile, 10 seconds to the good is the number 9 of Connor then. That is doing the business here. The APR Honda of Connor. Just looking absolutely tidy. Look at that. Wheels in motion. Apart from there. But doing a good job is Connor. This is what he needed to do. Had a difficult Brands Hatch, but he certainly... Oh no! George has hit the deck! He certainly redeemed himself though as Connor in this one. George has crashed, but has managed to stay in P2. Well, that's going to... Well, that's going to help Scott then. Will Scott be able to retake that P2? Well, let's see. A double podium though for the HPR Honda rider will be a good result for him then. Let's see. Let's have a look at Jack number 21 into Britain's. Let's just go for a rundown of the order. So Jack in 4th, and we've got Neil there who has just tipped off at Britain's. Oh, we've lost Corey as well. We've got technical problems for the Triumph. And we've got Ollie there in 6th, having a good battle with Ash there. That's a good score for P6. And then we've got Jordan there bringing up the rear. So, well, this has been chaotic race, a lot going on in this one. A 1:33.433 though for Connor on that lap. That is impressive. 16 seconds is his advantage now. Wow, that is incredible stuff. I will be putting some announcements out in the Discord just about retirements. So riders, it's not telling. Oh, we've now lost Ollie from this one. I should remind riders in the next 2 races, if you are thinking of retiring, please just keep going. We have got real life sponsors, so we've got to try and keep them happy. Do not retire, you can score points. That's all I'm going to say. Well, we're now down to 7 in this one. And, well, it's Connor. There's little size on for the double then here at Oulton Park. Through Britain's he goes. Down to Hizzy's he goes then for the penultimate time. Nicely done for Connor into Knickerbrook. And up towards Drew as he goes. He could probably just get off and push it now. Surely. Anyway, this is... Oh, I tell you what, this could get a bit tasty, couldn't it? Between George and Scott then. Providing some good action in the latter parts of this one. Honda versus MV Augusta. Whoa! Holy moly. Scott there just gets wrong side of the curve there. And just lose a bit of time to George. 8/10 is the gap at the moment. As meanwhile, Connor has gone over the line and flashes past our commentary point now. And on to his final lap of the weekend for the Super Sport. He will be out again in the Ducatis a little bit later on. Look at this. Connor's just looking absolutely brilliant out there. We'll keep an eye on this battle then for P2. Final lap time. Can George fend off Scott? Well, Scott's on for a double podium at the moment. And if he just keeps it rubber side down, that'll be 2 podiums for Scotty Too Hotty. A brilliant weekend for the Scotsman. I tell you what, he would have been at home in the rain since he's Scottish. There you are, Scott. No dig at Scotland, but you know what I mean. Into Island Bend then for the final time. George using, well, quite a bit of the road, but that was tidy. I thought he was going to go off the track there. And no, he didn't. Lovely. Oh, a bit wide there for Scott then. Up towards Britain's. These guys will go. Oh, Scotland. Oh, Scott's got it wrong at Britain's. Brilliant stuff that from Scott. And that has just handed P2 then to George. Scott just got a little bit hot into Britain's. But meanwhile, ladies and gents, what can we say about Connor? Every session he's been in, it's top this week. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Let's give him his moment. Let's give him his moment, people. Well done to Connor then into the final corner of Lodge. And up Dear Leap he goes. It will be the number 9 that takes the double then. And the feature race win goes to Connor. What a ride by the APR Honda rider. Into Lodge corner then for George. George has now retaken, well, has now taken the top spot in the MV team. He gets a P2 on the podium. That's 1 each then for Jack and George. And Scotty Too Hotty there will get P3. Wow, what a race that was then. Lots of drama, lots of incidents that need to be reviewed there, ladies and gents. But we will let you know of any penalties that are applied. And riders, I will remind you once again in the Ducatis and Superbikes, please, please, please do not leave unless you control the disconnect or, well, you just get disconnected, because we have got real life sponsors. We've got to keep them happy. And it just doesn't look good for the stream. And that will be in the regulations for the next round. But thank you for your cooperation with that one. Right then. Those are your results then. Only 7 finished, and it was Connor, George and Scott. 2 podiums out of 2 for Scott this weekend. Fantastic. Can he make it 3 a little bit later on in the Ducatis? Jack there in P4. Neil in 5th. Ash in 6th. And Jordan rounds out the runners and riders in that one. Right then. Yeah, we'll have a chat about that one, Logan, after the stream. Right. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Right. Let's go. It is time for race number 3 and the final race of the weekend for the Super Bikes. Coming up in just a few moments. Oh. Right then, so let's go. Let's do... No, we're not on 600s. No. We are on Super Bikes and 15 Oh. I'm so glad I run this, because I do not want to do 15 laps around Oulton Park. Thank God I don't ride. That's all I'm going to say. Right, I'm just going to have a quick drink, ladies and gents, and I'll be back with you in just a second. Right then. It's quite warm in this commentary box, actually. It's getting a bit sweaty. A wee bit sweaty. Right then, let's go with... I'll tell you what, get the grid up. That might be a good idea. Absolute... Yeah, something. Right then. Let's go... Where's the super... Is that super... I can't see. I've got glasses on. I still can't bloody see. Nope, that's super sport. That looks like super bike. Right. Oh, dearie me. What a weekend it has been, and it's not over yet, ladies and gents. It is certainly not over yet, and I tell you what, Superbike boys are absolutely on it. So we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 30. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Ooh, ooh. Let's go partying. Okay, let's go. Let's get the grid order set then. For this one then, let's just keep an eye on the mobile device, which has all the information that we need to set the grid order for this one then. So it is Brett that's on the pole, ahead of Shay on the Eden Floor BMW Motorrad. Let's bump him up to P2, why not? Mason G in... I'm honestly, I cannot see a bloody thing. Yep, I will check all messages after the stream. No worries at all. Ash, thank you for that one, mate. Right, I'm actually going to have to get right close to the telly here because I can't see a buggering thing. Right, that's Charlie 4. Mason Roth 5th. Yep, this is good. Super Ted in 6th. He's already cussing. I can just hear him. He's absolutely furious that. I tell you what. Water bottles have been thrown in that house. I'm only joking. Not really. Ted's a sensible guy. Adam in 7th. Yep. Dylan in 8th. Front row Joe. Where's front row Joe? There's front row Joe. 9th Aaron. 10th Jan. 11th. Holy moly. I did that. That's really good. Hey, the quality on this telly is really good when you're up close. Right. Right, I'm going to stop talking about my... Right, let's get this one underway then, ladies and gents. Oh, we're ready. 15 laps for Superbikes. 15 laps? You joking, bruv? Yeah, no, we're not. Let's go racing, people. Hello, I don't know if I'm back. I'm sorry. The technology is now just absolutely... Wow, that's just rude, that. That is absolutely rude. It just... Oh my god, man. Okay then, mate, we'll have a chat at some point, buddy. I'll try and console you in any way I can, buddy. Oh, dearie me, right. Is it me, or does that intro give anyone goosebumps? Yeah. A big thank you again to Scott, who has done a brilliant intro there. He's done all the intros. Absolutely fantastic. Scott, we praise your work, Sunshine, and thank you for well, setting the tone. I've just seen a very nervous looking Ted on the FaceTime, but we're not going to put any pressure on him. Right then, ladies and gents, race 3 of the weekend, the final Superbike race of the weekend, about to hit your screen. Well, not literally hit your screens, because that, yeah, shut up, Sean. Right, let's get going then. 15 laps of Superbikes, let's go. I might stand up for the start. No, actually, no, I'll be able to puff. You know, standing up's very hard work, people. That is a fact. Right then. Dry weather then for the Superbikes, the only dry race they're going to have this weekend. 15 laps, red lights not plugged in. And we are underway for the start of this one, and that was a good start from the Ducati of Brett, and same for Charlie there. Oh, I tell you what, was that? Oh no, what has happened there? Oh my goodness gracious, that is, most of the field has gone down. Oh, we'll need to have a look at that one then. Oh, dearie me, well that's helped Super Ted then up to P2. Already on this one. Can he chase down Ashby's finest then? Let's see what happens. Oh, there's a fall. No, is that Aaron that's gone down? It is the exact moves. Kawasaki then has hit the deck at Island Bend. No! Super Ted's down. Oh, Jan's up to 4th. Jan is up to 4th, everybody. Come on, Jan. The Italian stallion. Big shout out to Jan's partner Lucy, who is watching tonight. Hello, Lucy. There you go. Jan told me to do that. Right, anyway, let's keep going then with the action. And, oh, I tell you what, Ashby's finest there has overcut that at his. Mason G has overcut. Front row, Joe's 3rd. Go on, Joe. Oh, I love it. Absolutely lovely. I love doing this. Right, let's have a look then a little bit further back. Christian, Ted and Adam all in a scrap for that P6. I tell you what, Charlie there as well in P5. Let's keep an eye on this battle out front though. It is 9/10 to the good for Ashby's finest. Brett then is leading this one ahead of Mason G, front row Joe and Jan having a fantastic ride there in P4 at the moment. Charlie in 5th, Super Ted has just tried to get past Christian there, looked like into Lodge Corner, just unfortunately does not make that one stick, but he's in P7 at the moment. Can Ted recover some ground? A long race this one, so it's very, well, it's going to be interesting to see his progress, and I'll tell you what, he will make progress, certainly when riders are making mistakes ahead of him, like Christian just did that. Whoa, my goodness, Charlie's down. Oh, nearly took Ted and Christian. Oh my god. Oh, I can't deal with this for another 14 laps. Oh, jeepers creepers, right, front row Joe. Dear me, I do not like this job sometimes. It's stressful. Oh, Jan's made a mistake a bit further back. Sorry to miss that one there. Too busy thinking about my poor chair. Oh my god. Ted's making me on the edge. Oh, dear me, I'm genuinely going to keel over at some point. This is just too much for the old ticker. But anyway, it is Brett and Mason G. Let's get back to the front before I genuinely do faint with excitement. Looks like Mason Ross made a bit of a mistake. Charlie there back to P10. So Christian there is now top pathway at the moment. A long way to go. This is a good show from front row Joe. Absolutely fantastic stuff then for Joe. Let's have a look at Brett then down towards the final corner of Lodge. Looks like Dylan's made a mistake a bit further back as well. The Ducati is just not happy with Dylan at the moment, or vice versa. I think it will be vice versa. That's Jan up to P6 now, just ahead of teammate Chase. 6th and 7th for the Eden Floor BMWs. As hard on the power then for Shay. Over the line, on to lap 3 of 15 as they fly past my commentary point now. Jan just runs a bit wide. Old Hall gathers that one up nicely then. Super Ted in that P5, 7.3 down on the leader at the moment. Mason G though is going to keep Brett honest. I tell you what, the 2 Eden Floor BMWs are scrapping a bit further back. Down towards Island Bend. Jan's having a look down the inside of Shay. That's good though. Let's see if Jan can stick with Shay, because Shay will drag them along. I would have thought up towards the back of Ted, Christian, Joe, Mason G. Why did you say that? That's easier said than done, because these guys, well, they're not slow, are they? Oh, Dylan's made another mistake a bit further back by the looks of it. That is unfortunate for the CS Autos factory Ducati. Back at the front though. These two are going to lock horns once again, ladies and gents, for the upteenth time on the channel. Oh my goodness, Mason G's now wrong side of the curve. I can't take it any longer. It's just too much. Anyway, Mason G and Brett are about to lock horns once again, ladies and gents. This hopefully will not end in tears, because if it does, I'll just give up. Just absolutely no joking. Front row Joe, good ride at the moment for the Malta SFB Electrical Yamaha squad. 2nd, 3rd and 5th for those guys at the moment. Joe's having a strong start to this one. Christian then in P4 at the... Oh my god, did you see the black line he left then? My goodness, oh dear me. It's good to watch, but holy moly, not good for the ticker. Good ride so far from Jan at the moment, just keeping out of trouble. Charlie there in P8, Mason Roth in 9th, Adam in 10th, Dylan in 11th, and Aaron in P12. Mason G, though, has taken the lead out front then, so what has happened to Brett then? We don't know. Into Charlotte then, right, well, have we got a battle between the two of them? Well, let's find out. Right on board with the Ducati then, and let's see what will happen between these two. If you're not sure, whoa, not sure what we were on about earlier about these two locking horns again. Well, they did it in Super Sport. Let's not forget, ladies and gents, last year these two were at each other all season. Again, this didn't go off track. This was just, there was a little bit of needle being poked from both camps, but it was clean. We didn't have to step in, and the racing was hot on track, I can tell you that. It was. Oh, look at that from Brett and Mason G, both using the grass there. But these two fought for the Endurance Championship that we did last year, the 3 rounds that we did. These two battled it out for that one as well. And, well, they've just done a lot of battling together. Front row Joe just about hanging on to P3 at the moment from Christian, who's had a good weekend. Excuse me, didn't get out in the first race today, race number 2 of the weekend, but is out there now. This is a good performance from Joe. Struggled a bit in the wet, but he's doing a good job here. Misfortunes of others have helped Joe get up there as well, and that is no doubting Joe's ability. Oh my god, jeepers, he just about hangs on to that one then. I'm surprised he got brakes left after that. Unbelievable. Well saved that from Joe with the tank stuff. And look at Super Ted. Oh, Ted's using all the road and some there, but still a good effort from those guys. Meanwhile, back at the front, Mason G starting to stretch that advantage. Like we said, ladies and gents, in the run-through, Mason G was absolutely on smoke. He was flying, was Mason G, and was looking like he could really take a title charge to these guys and could go on to win the Superbike class in the Academy. Well, unfortunately, a few missed races have put Mason G all the way down the standings. I think he was in about P8 or 9 coming into this round. Well, he's certainly going to catapult himself up towards the sharper end of things after this one. Let's go back to this lot then. So we've got Joe, Ted and Shay all in a battle for P4 at the moment. Then we've got Charlie, Mason Roth, who just about hangs on to the Honda. Then we've got Jan, Adam, Dylan and Aaron then fighting for the lower positions there. Let's have a look what's going on here. So let's have a look at 2 Yamahas then, riding it not tandem but close enough. Over D-Elite they go then. Ted did come into today leading the championship. Well, if things stay the way they are, Brett will open up quite a handy lead in the championship. Brett has won 3 championships with us, let's not forget, ladies and gents. Sure, yes, I think it's 3. Might be 3 or 2. Definitely won the Endurance and the Super Sport. And look at this from Shay, down the inside of Ted. Oh my, whew, dearie me. Good job this is e-racing. Oh, that's all I'm saying. Well, Christian's now got a bit of an advantage in P3. And looking really good on the arcade BMW. Let's keep an eye on this scrap. Oh, Ted got close there to the back of Joe. But this will be good for Joe just to hold off one of the championship favourites and a very fast rider in Shay. Oh, what's happened to Ted? Oh, Shay's just got... I thought he'd binned it. Oh, my days. Well, that was a bit frightening. Down towards his to go then. Will Shay take 2 Yamahas on this lap? Of course, well, number 86 then does go up to P4 now. Right, he's got 3.5 seconds to gain on Christian, who's on an older BMW. He's on the 2021 BMW versus the 2023. Shay's really showcasing his talent then here in Superbike. Had a fantastic run. Oh no! Brett's hit the deck then. Brett has crashed at Druids. Just when we big him up in the earlier race for not making too many mistakes. Oh, the other Ducati's now made a mistake as well. Oh no, is that Ted down? It is. What is going on here? Oh no, Jan's now down as well. Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all. Well, I think that Ducati has had enough then. Well, it's absolute carnage in this one. Christian now back up to P2, and Dylan has retired from the race after a humongous fall at Clay Hill. Well, back at the front then, it is Mason G that is winning this one. At the moment, 5.2 seconds to the good for Mason G. Christian there in P2. Oh, I tell you what, Brett is now hot on the heels of the number 78 of Christian then. I tell you what, look at Shay in the background as well. Number 86, Keaton Floor, BMW Motorrad machine. Well, he's not far behind. He really is not far behind these guys and could pick up another podium. He did get P2, let's not forget, in race number 2 earlier on today. And looks like Jan's had a bit of a tumble a bit further back. So Mason G now about to fly past our commentary point now and on to another lap. Lap 8 of 15 then. It's all just spread out a bit. The battle for P2 though is rapidly hotting up then as they go into Old Hall. Looked like Christian was taking a bit of a tight line there. Oh, well, it's worked. He's managed to keep it rubber side down on the track. That's always a positive start then. Into Cascades for... Oh, Christian and Brett, they both run a bit wide. It's okay. They managed to hang on to it then. As into Island Bend they go there one more time. Shay is closed in the gap. 1.3 seconds is the gap between third and fourth. As the apprentice, the cat is looking very excited here, ladies and gents. I can reveal that. He is absolutely on the edge of the sofa. Good ride this though from Joe, from Rojo in P5 then. Just ahead of Super Ted, not the Tuesday night racing he would have been hoping for tonight then for Ted. Mason Roth in P7, P8 for Adam, P9 for Charlie, having a strong ride earlier on, but it's just crumbled in the early laps, and things have just not gone well for Charlie. Aaron there in P10, and Gianluca bringing up the rear as they go down towards Lodge Corner. Then does Mason G, 6 seconds to the good. Another strong ride from Christian. He has been on the podium quite often this season. Into the final corner, Lodge Corner they go now on the power. Brett will be looking for a way past Christian at some point. That's right on board with the number 52, Ashby's Finest then, into Old Hall now they go. No worries, thank you for that information, Dill. Into Cascades then, they go one more time. Down towards... up towards Island Bend then, they go down Lakeside. Oh, I tell you what, Christian's wide there into Shallows. Oh, I thought Brett was going to have a look. Oh, there's contact between the two. I cannot watch this. Can someone tell me what happens? I'll just shut up for like 10 minutes. Oh, dear me. Shay's now on the back of them. A reminder, ladies and gents, reserve riders do not score points. In terms of riders, they only score teams points. But down the hill then towards... Oh, here's it. Look at Shay. Oh, my day. Just leave us. Brett aside and does take that P3 on the road then. So Brett now down to P4. Up towards Clay Hill they go now, and Water Tower and Druids then through Druids they go now. Christian still hanging on to P2 on the older BMW, let's not forget. And the Moulton SFB Electrical Yamaha. Mason G still out front. Over D Elite then, and over the line into Old Hall to start another lap. That gap did come down a few tenths on that lap between Mason G and Christian, but let's keep an eye on the battle then for P2 then. It is Christian that's just got a bit of an advantage, 8 tenths to the good at the moment. For... No! Christian's down! Christian is down again! Oh, I do not believe it. Christian then drops it from P2. He had a tumble yesterday in the wet. Oh my days. I think I could not take much more of this. That's all I am saying. Whew, dearie me. Right, Mason G still leading this one ahead of Shay and Brett. The battle for P2 then will go all the way to the end of this one, I imagine, into Britain's the go. That's right on board with the Ducati. Let's see whether the BMW can. Oh, look at that from Brett. That is fantastic. Down towards Hizzies. He'll have a look. But backs out of it. Half a second up on this lap for Brett. This is a PB lap. Through Nick, but then look at Shay. That BMW is certainly a match for the Ducati in acceleration and speed into Water Tower and Druid section they go. Shay runs a bit wide. Is this a chance for Brett then? Hard on the power. This is just incredible. Riding on board with the number 52, Ashby's finest. Oh, doesn't quite make it still. Does run a bit wide though at the final corner. Lodge. Let's have a look at the two Malted SFB electrical Yamahas then. Well, it is Mason G that is absolutely clearing off with this one at the moment. 6.2 seconds to the good as it stands. Then we've got Shay, Brett, Christian, Joe, Ted, Adam, Charlie, Mason, Roth, Aaron and Jan there rounding out the runners and riders. But Jan is actually taken a few seconds out of Mason G. If you have a look, he was over 50 seconds behind and now he's under that. He's doing a good job here, is Jan, as we see Shay well, just about keeping hold of that P2, fending off the number 52 of the CS Autos factory Ducati of Brett. Oh, that was... Oh no, Christian's made a mistake again out of Shell Oils. Right, Joe and Ted then. Are the sharks smelling blood? Well, we'll find out then. Joe's had a very good race here in P5. Down towards Hizzies then. And Team Boss Ted just behind in P6. Not been the race, and the day that Ted would have been wanting, like we said earlier, that cape certainly needs to be pressed and clean. Richard, I think that might be in order. As they go into Hizzies then for Adam, the number 4 RK BMW teammate Christian in P4. Adam's had a real good Superbike season so far. Did really well in Super Sport, hovering around that top 5 and doing a good job here in Superbike in the pathway class, I remind you, ladies and gents, and is currently in P3. And Ted is down again, so I don't know what's gone on there. There may have been contact between Joe and Ted, possibly. I'm not sure. We'll have a look at that one after the race. Then Mason G leading this one, lap 12 of 15 as they go round Shell Oils. Shay has just closed up a little bit on Mason G. It's nothing that would concern him at the moment. But anyway, oh, Brett runs onto the grass there out of Shell Oils into Britain's the go now. And over the hill down towards Hizzies one more time. It is Mason G then that's still leading and could take the win here for the Malted SFB Electrical Yamaha squad, barring a mistake from him. Well, it's all his at the moment. So let's have a look at Christian. Oh my days, that's an interesting one for Christian. Looks like a bit of lag was in there. Oh, Mason Roth has retired from the race. Oh, I tell you what, ladies and gents, there is a lag starting to creep in here for one or two riders. We'll just keep an eye on that one. I say we have got protocols in place that if any issues do occur, then we can stop the race if we need to. I don't know what's going on with the stream. It looks like it's frozen on my screen. We ought to looks like back up and running now. Okay, so I would say, ladies and gents, we have got protocols in place for that. I do apologise, just getting distracted there by lag, and it looks like Brett has made another mistake there and dropped back from Shay, so it's all spread out at the moment. It is the number 28 of Mason G that is going to take the win here. Like we say, barring a mistake. Mind you, Shay's closed that gap down. 5 seconds is the gap at the moment. Brett there in P3. Christian there in 4th. Joe in 5th. Super Ted in P6. 7th for Adam, P8 for Charlie, P9 for Aaron, and Jan there rounding out the runners and riders. Lap 13 of 15. Coming up next, ladies and gents, the final race of the weekend, and that will be for the SDPG Ducati Monster 1200 Cup, and that will go over 8 laps, and that will follow this race into Druids then for the 13th time for... Oh, how's the stream still on, people? I have no idea, because now the iPad again has had a bit of a moment. Brilliant stuff. Well, Mason G doing the business at the moment. Shay's just closing that gap down. I don't think it's going to be enough for the BMW rider. On to the penultimate lap to go then. Mason G already out of Old Hall corner and heading down towards Cascade. 131.0 from Shay on that lap. Look at his rear tyre though. That is an excessively worn rear tyre. He should just about get away with this one. Down Lakeside then goes Shay and into Island Bend for the penultimate time then. Round Shell Oils then goes Shay. Oh, Brett's hit the deck again. Is that going to cost him a P3 in this one? Oh, it might do, you know, because Christian is there. Christian now up to P3 at the moment. Oh, Brett's gone down the inside. Down they go. Down goes Brett then. Well, again, lots needs to be reviewed after this one, ladies and gents, I can tell you now. Oh, Christian's gone down. Okay, well, there you go. There's a natural penalty. I don't think... honestly. Oh, it's so difficult doing this job. Right, Ted and Joe then are together on the circuit. The two Malted SFB electrical Yamahas. Will keep an eye on their progress in a short while. But back at the front, it is Mason G then that's done an absolute stellar job. Kept himself out of trouble for the most part, and well, is he's leading this one on to the final lap. He goes now into Old Hall corner. Look at this. So it's gonna... Oh, there goes Ted down the inside of Joe at Druids. Would have thought Joe would just stick behind Ted, just let him have those extra points, because it'll all come crucial towards the end of the season. I will explain why in a moment. Then on to the final lap goes these guys. Well, Mason G has done a stellar job. He threatened this in the run through. Like we said, just couldn't commit to some of the earlier rounds, and it has cost him in the championship. But if he does turn up to more events, could Mason G nick this one? Well, only time will tell. Been a very spread out race, a lot of incidents in this one. Race control are going to be very, very busy, I can tell. Oh, it's Jan there, has clattered into the bridge by the looks of it at Clay Hill. Mason G then coming into Knickerbrook now for the final time. Well, it's been a solid effort from the number 28 of Mason G. Into the Water Tower and Druid section he goes now. Well, oh, I tell you what, let's not jinx it. Oh, Mason G threw it away on the final lap at Druids. Please do not do... Oh, I can't watch. I cannot watch. Into Lodge corner then for the final time. It is going to be the number 28. Not the Yamaha we're expecting to win this, but it's Mason G that will win race number 3 here at Oulton Park. Our 4th different winner. Shay takes a solid P2 and gives the team a bit of work to do. Oh, I tell you what, look at this. Brett's just about hanging on to P3 at the moment. Christian went in a bit late, but just about gathers it up. Over the line then, it will be Brett that will take P3, Christian in P4, and Super Ted will finish off the day in P5 ahead of Front Row Joe on the back wheel. Good effort that from Joe. And then it's going to be P7 for Adam, P8 for Charlie, P9 for Aaron, and Jan will round out the runners and riders. Like we said, a lot of incidents to review in that one, and I can see a very dejected looking Ted in the corner of my eye. How crucial will that be? I don't know who was to... Well, I'm not going to say anything on that one. We will discuss that after the stream. Well, look at these times, 130.9, 130.6. So it is Mason G, Shay and Brett then that have taken the podium in that one. Then it's Christian, Ted, Joe, Adam, Charlie, Aaron and Jan that round out the runners and riders for Superbike this weekend. Oh, I pressed on the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Thank you for that one, Christian, my mate. Thank you for that information. Right, I'm just going to speak to the technical team. I will be back with you in a couple of minutes. Right then, I've just had my ears absolutely annihilated. Yes, we have got a lot of instance to review, and now the game doesn't want to work. Fabulous. Right, one more race to go then. Oh, it's all smiles in the coach spots. And the cat is absolutely thrilled with life at the moment. He's getting lots of strokes, which he's just absolutely purring at life, aren't you, buddy? Yeah. Looks absolutely fuming, though, I'm not going to lie. Right, we'll re-lobby for the Ducatis, and then we will go and sign off, and I'll quickly... I might emigrate, actually. Where's far away, people? I'll tell you what, I'll go Australia. We'll go as far away as possible. No joking. Oh, dear. Me and the cat are going to have a long night, that's all I'm saying. And I don't mean like that, I mean reviewing all the footage. Whew. Right, let's get on the right thing, Sean. Come on. Come on, let's do it properly. Oh my god, I just want to go to bed now. Does anyone else just fancy? No, I'm not joking. Oh, I like that, Logan. That is very good. That is very, very good, Logan. Right, one more race to bring you then, ladies and gents. It is the SDPG, the Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. And are you ready? 18 riders on this. Set to do battle. Oh, dear. Okay, yeah. We'll give you the grid order and just... Oh, look. George is straight in there. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Oh, Jordan Jack, look at that. Exquisite. Right, okay. Let's go for... I'll tell you what. Should we have a proper sunset race? Yeah. Actually, we should go in the dark, shouldn't we? Race in the dark. All right. Yeah, sorry, Logan. Yeah. This is the problem, mate. I just start waffling, and then I completely forget to do stuff. I do apologise. Right, then. Oh, right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to have to go and get quite close to the screen, because I cannot see who... Oh, my God. Look at this. Jordan's ready. Jordan's ready to go. He's keen. He's keen, the lad. I'm liking this. I am liking this. Right. Yeah, come on, Mason. You got no excuse, mate. Come on, you just won Superbikes, bruv. Oh, I just said bruv on stream. Oops. Right. Let's all go close to the screen so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Right. Okay, so. Right, who have we got? Should be 18. We've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. We'll go at that, actually. Right. I feel like I'm reading the Bible, not going to lie. I feel like I'm reading... Oh, Scott! I forgot about Scott. Right, can we all make sure we're on the Ducati as well, please? Logan, that's not aimed, mate. That's not aimed. Oh, you're joking, buddy. Right, then. So it was Connor on pole ahead of... Where is he? There he is. That is lit. I bet half the grid's going to go on the MV now. Then it was Scotty Too Hotty rounding out row number 1. Where's Scott? There he is. 15 riders. Whew. I don't think I can take much more of this, I'm not going to lie, but we'll give it a go. I do apologise, I can't see the screen because I'm... Well, sorry, the chat, because I'm literally right next to the screen. Corey in P5. Where's Ollie? Ollie! Ollie's not here, unless he is. Am I just being blind? Nope, I'm not being blind. Right, good. Where's Jordan? Where's Jordan? I've seen him. He's there. He's keen. Right, let's go... There. Where's Guy? Is Guy here? Nope. I do apologise, ladies and gents. It does take a little bit of organising, does it? Right, so Christian, that's the big... That is the name we need to point out. So Christian has managed to get himself up to P7, which is very good. Then it's Vinny. Where's Vinny? There's Vinny. And then we've got front row Joe. Where's Joe? There it is. Joe. Then it is Isaac. Where's... Well, I'm not going to ask George what he called you, Isaac. Your nickname. There's Isaac, of course he is. There we are. And then we've got... Where's Logan? Where is he? There he is. Look, Logan. And then I've put Charlie, George, and Mason G. Where's Charlie? There's... Oh, of course, Jack. Did I put Jack in there? I must have done. No, I didn't. I do apologise, Jack. Well, you can start ahead of Mason G since Mason just won the Super Bites. Right, there we go. Right. Right then, ladies and gents. It's time for the final race of the evening. Oh, my days. Well... Tell you what, George, do you want to start on pole, mate? It's alright, Logan, since you managed to get out and qualify, I will put you P11, my friend. I'll put you P11. Mason G will start in the pit lane, just because why not? No, I'm joking. Right, before I start waffling any more BS, it's time to go for the final race of the weekend then. It is time for the SDPG Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. Alright then, here we go. It is time for the... Oh my god, what's going on with my microphone wire? Alright. Oh my god, no way, George. No way. You're taking the biscuit, aren't you? Absolutely taking the biscuit. I will choose a rider of the round after... Well, I'll choose it in the week, because we'll get the website up and running, ladies and gents. Yeah. You are taking the biscuit, aren't you? Everybody's in. Get in there. Come on. Right, why couldn't you do this earlier with Caitlin? Come on. Let's be fair now. Oh, my days. I've just thought about this, ladies and gents. 15 riders. Okay, right. Good luck, lads. Good luck, chaps. Connor, do you want to give everyone a bit of a head start, mate? There you go. Right, let's go with the final race of the weekend. Connor has been exceptionally fast this weekend on all machines, but let's see how they all get on in the final race of the weekend then. It's time for SDPG Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. Let's go. Okay, then I'll probably speak to you tomorrow about it, mate, because I've got a lot to do after this one, buddy. So I'll speak to you tomorrow about that one, mate. Right then. Let's hope. Yeah, here we go. Right then, the final race of the weekend then. The SDPG Ducati Monster 1200 Cup. Let's see whether Connor can make it 3 out of 3. And the lights were never on. And, well, they're out and away they go. Good start that from Liam. Oh, I tell you what, it's getting all argy about. Right, let's have a look. Let's see if we can see any incidents. Was that Isaac? It was it. Go on, Isaac. Look at this. What a start from Isaac. Then oh my goodness gracious, Isaac. Oh, that's got a bit. Oh, dearie me. Look at the state of that. Oh, wow. Okay, well, that was hectic. Not gonna lie, people. Not gonna lie. Again, all instances were reviewed after. Look at this. Oh, 5 riders got... No, your championship leader got caught up in that one as well. Oh, it's going from bad to worse for Christian then, who was leading this one. Whoa, look at Connor. Oh, my dear. I've actually got chest pains. I've got chest pains. It's not good. Not good at all. Right. Let's have a look then. Connor, Liam. Vinny. Vinny's third. Go on, Vinny. Yes, Vinny, mate. This is great to see from the young man. He's that impede. Look at Adam. Adam down the inside. Oh, Adam just bulges Vinny out the way, but does take that spot. Isaac there in 5th. Charlie from the back of the grid there in P6. Jack there, number 21, good number, Jack. In P7, Corey in 8th, front row Joe. In P9, Mason G in 10th, George in 11th, Scott in 12th, Kieran, no, Christian, P13, Jordan, P14, Logan in P15. It's been a long weekend, do not judge me. Right, there's someone off in the background that looked like that was Isaac, I think. 15 riders out on track. This is great. This is what SDPG is all about. Right, well, it's all a bit spread out at the front then. Connor's already got 1.2 second advantage and has to go over the line to start. Another lap 2 of 8 then. Connor is leading this one ahead of Liam, Adam, Vinny, good ride, Jack. Then we've got Charlie, Isaac, Corey, Joe and Mason G rounding out the top 10. Well, if everyone finishes, they're going to score a point. There you go. Into Island Bend then goes Connor. Took the double in Supersport a little bit earlier on today. Is he going to take the win here in the Ducatis? Well, it's looking like he will at the moment. Still a long way to go. Let's keep an eye on the battle. Oh, between Jack and Charlie then. 22 plays 24. Who's made a mistake a bit further back? Was that Corey who's made a mistake possibly? I'm not sure, but I tell you what, this will do Connor's championship a world of good. Oh, look at Jack going round the outside of Vinny. No way. Oh, I tell you what, he nearly did it. Nearly did that one there. This is absolutely quality. Oh no! Jack and Vinny hit. Oh, we've collided. Oh my day. Race control. Oh, Vinny's. Oh my god. Look at this pile up in the back. Oh, dearie me. Oh my god. Race control. I'm not going to sleep tonight. That's all I know. Oh, dearie me. Right. Let's control ourselves then. Right. Down towards Lodge Court. Someone's off in the background. Who was that's crashed? Where's Isaac? There's Isaac. Okay, right, I'm not sure. It's just getting a bit too much now for my old eyeballs. Into Old Hall Corner then on lap 3 for Connor. Adam up to P2. Liam in P3. Charlie there in P4 at the moment. Front row Joe in P5. Jack in 6th. Then your championship leader coming into this one. Actually, Connor and Christian were tied on points going into this one. Connor will take the lead outright in this one as it stands. Was that Vinny just running a bit wide there at the background? Yes, it was. Well, battle for P2 then is well and truly. If Liam makes that stick, I swear to God, I will personally pay him £10. This is absolutely phenomenal stuff then. Through the Shell Oils hairpin they go and into Prince. Oh, Adam's going a bit tight there. Woohoo! He's keeping that P2, isn't he? Oh, here we go. Right, edge of the seat. Let's sit up. As Liam's... I tell you what, Liam is trying to go around the outside. That's not going to work, is it? Oh, no, it's... Oh, they're both off. I think Charlie's got off as well. Oh, my God. There must be oil. There must be oil. Well, they're all going to get penalty time for that one. And Adam retakes P2 then. Well, that was carnage. Oh, Corey's gone then. A bit further back. Looks like a retirement then for Corey. Unlucky that for the number 45. Jack having a good run there in P5. Front row Joe, fresh off the superbike, is having a good run there in P4. Hard on the brakes into Lodge Corner. Well, drama in this one. There's been lots of drama this weekend. A lot of talking points going into Oulton Park in a fortnight's time. 12 days to go before free practice will be happening over there. Don't just shoot off after the stream, ladies and gents. We've got a few bits to tie up before we sign off for the evening. As down towards Island Bend then goes Connor. Then Logan has retired as well from this one. Unlucky that for Logan. Where's Mason G? Mason G in P8, our latest superbike winner then. Has managed to get up to P8 after being involved in an incident in the early laps. Front row Joe still in P4. Any battles? Yes, we got one between Charlie and Christian. Through the right-hander and into Britain as they go now. Both out of shape. Let's ride on board then with the number 18 of Christian. Then down towards as they go. Oulton Park was lovely in the sunset, wasn't it? Looks absolutely splendid. Into Britain's thing. Yeah, oh, I tell you what, Charlie there just went a bit wide through the left-hander. Over Clay Hill then, one more time into Druids. The go. Whoa, Charlie goes a little bit defensive. Well, that's actually a good line, to be fair. Down towards the large corner, then Charlie is going defensive. Will that push him wide at the apex? Oh, he's absolutely nailed that. Great riding that from Charlie. Really got that bite stopped very nice. Down into large corner, then lap 5 of 8 then. And it's the battle for P6 that we're keeping an eye on. Look who's lurking in the background, ladies and gents. That is the number 28 of Mason G. Oh, I tell you what, Jack and front row Joe, we've now got a battle on for P4 at the moment. Down towards Island Bend, they go one more time. Oh, I tell you what, yeah, let's keep an eye on this battle. And we look away for a couple of seconds, and Joe gets a little bit squirrely on the grass there, a little bit out of shape. But just loses a position and does not lose anything else, really. As into Britain's they go now. Meanwhile, up front, APR Racing Machine of Connor, 6.1 seconds to the good. This is what we were fearing, ladies and gents, at the start of the season. Connor is just a mighty talent. And, well, he's showcasing it here. He's doing a fantastic job in P1. Let's keep an eye on this battle between Adam and Liam then into Druids they go now. Scottish 2 Hotties weekend hasn't finished in the best way. He has, well, he's still in P9 at the moment. George there in P10. Looks like a bit of a scrap going on between them two. Excuse me, as through large corner. Over the line then goes Connor onto lap 6 of 8. Then through Old Hall corner he has gone. And down the avenue towards Cascades then into Old Hall. Then goes the battle for P2. Liam. Oh, Liam's from wide. Adams hit the deck. And the bike very gracefully moves off the circuit and into pit lane exit. Well, that's going to help the likes of Jack and Joe maybe pick up the final spot on the rostrum then into Cascades. They go for the 6th time of asking then. Jack will be in the slipstream of Adam down towards Island Bend. They go then. Jack goes to the inside. Not going to happen on Adam this time around into Shell Oils now. Use the camber of Shell Oils then to help slow the bike down. Nicely done from the pair of them up towards Britons. They go now one more time. Adam goes a bit defensive. Oh, he's got that all wrong. That's an opportunity then for Jack. He gets a good run out. Oh, Britons there. Keep an eye on the left hand side of his screen. Where's Jack? Oh, he's not going to go around the outside, is he? He's going to try it. Oh, that's not quite worked for Jack. Well, I'm liking that though. That's brave, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh, what's happened here? Mason G and Christian then in the battle for pieces. What's happened to Charlie? He's dropped back. Shows how much I'm concentrating. Unbelievable. Been a long weekend. Through Nickelbrook then goes Jordan and George. Meanwhile, Connor starts his penultimate lap now and will go on to probably take the win in this one. Liam is in P2. Strong weekend for the APR Racing Machines. As we'll keep an eye on the battles up and down the field, but it looks like Connor is going to have this one. 8.8 seconds to the good then at the moment, and it is Liam that's doing the business right here, right now, through Cascades then and down towards Island Bend. And I should point out, ladies and gents, I've been caught up in all the madness. This is our 100th race we've hosted. Yeah, nice. So the Ducati's doing us proud. So we've done 100 races. Wow, it's not felt like that much, I'm telling you now. And the next 100 will fly by. So congratulations SDPG as a whole. And thank you to all the riders that have made the first 100 races what they've been. Okay, let's not get sidetracked. Let's go with the action then, as down towards Hizzies they go for the penultimate time. Well, Connor, fantastic weekend for the young man. The number 9 has just excelled. And tell you what, Jack is now up to P3 because Adam has made a mistake a bit further back. And he's now down to P6 behind front row Joe. And Mason G, good battle brewing here for P4. And it will be between Joe, Mason, Adam and Christian. Charlie a little bit further back with Scottish 2 Hottie there in P9. And the battle for 10th between Jordan and George. And we've got Vinny and Isaac there rounding out the runners and riders. Over the line then for the penultimate time. And on to the final lap goes Connor. Well, a 1:33.860 for Connor. That is some seriously impressive lap times. Liam then has had an exceptional race, and a good weekend for the number 44. Really is showcasing some good talent here at SDPG, and been racking up those podiums on my spreadsheet. Well done to Liam, if he can just keep this one going for about another minute and a half then, as we see Jack on the screen now. Let's go back to this battle then for P4 between Joe, Mason and Adam, with Christian in there as well. Scott looks like he's hit the deck a bit further back. Oh, Charlie, I tell you what, Charlie and Scott there might have been caught up in some, well, in an instant there. And look at that, Mason G down the inside. Oh, front row Joe, teammates in Superbike, let's not forget. Into shallows. Oh, that was close between the two of them. Well, let's keep an eye on Adam and Christian then. As I can see on the mini-map that Connor's already into the Hizzy chicane and heading up towards Clay Hill now. As through Britain's the go, we'll keep an eye on this scrap. We'll just watch them through Hizzies and we'll go back to our leader then into... Oh, look at Mason. That was late and he's made it stick. Adam's gone down, nearly takes Christie. I think that was Joe down as well, was it? It was it. Oh, that was close from Joe. Meanwhile, ladies and gents, into Lodge Corner he goes. For the final time this weekend, we say goodbye to Oulton Park until later on in the season. And well, Connor has done the business. 3 wins out of 3. Connor wins the Ducatis here at Oulton Park, and it will be a solid P2 for the number 44. Liam will take P2, and a good weekend for the young man, and a podium for Jack. Yes, Jack. I like that sunshine. Mason G's wheeling before he's even got towards the line. Fantastic. Good P4 from Mason, and a solid ride from Christian. Manages to keep out of trouble. Gets P5. Adam in 6th, Joe in 7th. Jordan's going to get 8th, with George in 9th. Scotty Hossie in P10. Unlucky for Charlie. Caught up in some incidents a little bit later on in the race. He will finish P11. Then it will be Vinny and Isaac there. Well, that is your lot for this weekend, ladies and gents. And just stay there for a few moments. We'll just remind you of what we've got coming up in the coming days. So it was Connor, Liam and Jack, your podium, with Mason G, Christian, Joe, Adam, Jordan, George, Scott, Charlie, Vinny and Isaac was your runners and riders in that one. So, ladies and gents, that is all from Oulton Park. But if you're ready for some more Academy action, then you've only got 12 more days to wait, ladies and gents, because we'll be at Donington Park and the first of the Super Pole rounds for Superbike. I cannot wait for that, because it's going to be intense. Then we go to Snetterton and then to Cadwell Park in early March. Then Brands, Snetterton, Cadwell, Oulton, Donington and Brands will round out season number 1. Reminder, ladies and gents, if you would like to purchase some merchandise, then the link is in our Instagram bio. We've got a link tree, so go and click on that, SDPG merch. That's how you get some merchandise. And this week, ladies and gents, we have got a track day for you. Yes, we have got the Cantos, the Superbikes at Canto North. Really looking forward to hosting a bit of a track day there, something a bit different on the roads. We've managed to call the local authorities, and they very kindly shut the road for us for an hour or two. Very nice. And then we've got some more racing next week with the Endurance, and then we'll be flying straight over, well, not flying because we can drive. We'll be going from here at Oulton Park with the Endurance crew all the way over to Donington for the Academy. So that is your lot then for this weekend. Thank you so much to all the riders for their patience. We've got a lot to review then going into tonight and tomorrow. A lot of incidents to have a look at. But thank you so much to everyone for watching. Thank you to all the riders for your just thank you for turning up. It actually does help, Caelan. A special thank you to you, mate, for your patience and not, telling me to off, basically. But thank you, my friend, and I'm sorry you couldn't get out much this weekend. Well done, everybody, and thank you for watching, and I'm going to say good night, and I'm going for a lie down. See you later, guys.